Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn here with our 1000 Beaver challenge, where I have built something and changed some things. I've blown up the center of this whole area here, because I had a different plan to do, and then halfway through doing it, change the plan again. But I've built things rather than just design it and then, so we have here, we have a group of houses here. We have eight double lodges with a gap in the center for putting in our tributes, our labour monument, things like that. And the idea behind this is that we're going to have this here, and then we're going to rotate it around and put one behind it, which will have two sets, which will be 96 beavers, and then we'll have another group here doing the same thing, and then one in front, so we'll have three of them. We're going to leave a gap in between for some storages for food and things, and then we'll have another three up here, and then do the same the other side of the river. Because it was suggested by Robin Soupy, I want to say, Robin Soupy, yep, that why don't I build both sides of the main path? And I don't know why I wasn't thinking of building both sides of the main path. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that, but that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna build this and another one behind it 3 times, and then 6 times this side and 6 times this side, which should give us 1,200 beavers, just under 1,000, 1,150 something beavers. So that's the idea. That's the idea. What we're going to do. It's a change on what was there, and it doesn't mean we've got loads of area up here that is now just going to be kind of blank, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm fine with that. It's just going to be the reservoir. I might even enlarge it out, like square it off here. We're going to do the same here. We're going to cut it down, blow it down, and square the whole thing off and around, and have like this giant reservoir here with area on the side of it. I can't do a great deal with like underground. I could on the end here blow it up to 1 level down so that we have underground underwater crops. That would kind of work as well. We might do that. We'll see how it goes. But this is the idea here. But what I need to do is I actually need to destroy some houses. We need to destroy some houses, so we're going to get rid of all these houses here. Goodbye, houses. Goodbye. Buff. There we go. In fact, you know what? We're going to get rid of all of them. Oh, there we go. Now it means we've got 71 homeless beavers, but I kind of need some beavers to stop growing up, stop becoming adults, stop getting new beavers, because we've run out of food. This is not supportive enough for all the beavers we currently have, which I expected, which I did expect. I am emptying this out here. We can actually delete that now. That's good. And what we can do is we can put in our large underground storage here. And that is going to be for carrots. Because we're not going to have the underground storages here because they require land, and it's just so awkward. It's so awkward to find an area to do that. If I had this plan to start with, I could have done it differently, but because I've already blown this hole up here, and I'm just committed to doing it that way. So in between the slots, we're going to have just warehouses and then water tanks. In fact, let me build some of them. You can see where. So we're going to put like a warehouse there, maybe a warehouse the other side, and a water tank in the centre. I'm not too sure. Put one there, and the other warehouse would be there. And we could get 2 water tanks in the centre, but then we couldn't get a path between them. Not that particularly matters, I don't think. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. So yes, the underground storage is the same size as the other one, but I can't put it in places. But it needs land. It can't go on top of things. So yeah, so we're gonna have a small limitation with that. Nah, we can figure that out. We do need to get some storage up here, but it's fine. But what we need to do is we need to blow this up. We need to blow up even more things. Destroy more things, blow things up, do things, change things, wreck things. So I'm going to mark all the berries for being destroyed here, because I need to get rid of them. They can be cleared out, and then we can blow up more land here and put in more houses. And we might even have to put in some more farmland somewhere, like down here or something. I'm not too sure. Probably, yeah. I have prepared this side over here. I moved the gear storage just over there and moved the inventor as well. So yeah, that's what we'll do. that's what we'll get going. I will blow up all of this. And we'll clear all these out and we'll do all the things, and then we will come back with more explosions and more things built here. But I kind of need to figure out some food situations because we are running quite low on food. So we need other foods going on there. So we might have to clear out some land down here as well very soon. Start doing stuff down here. Or putting in some more carrot farms in places. Maybe put just a couple more carrot farms over here. If we get a variety of food, if we get a variety of carrots and potatoes, then you don't need as many of each. If we just glue on carrots, they're only eating carrots. If you have carrots and potatoes, then one day they eat carrots, one day they eat potatoes. It doesn't quite work that way, but you get me. One meal is one thing, one meal is another thing. So you use less of one resource and start using more of another. We also need more pumps for water because, again, just jumping up to the 120 has clearly shown that my water is just not doing what it needs to be doing. So yeah, problems. You're all set to harvesting, which you're really always set to planting. And yeah, so we'll leave this one. We'll not leave this one here, but we'll leave it here for the moment. I will blow up some more holes, and we will come back when I can carry on building things. Okay, we are back. And we are placing some more explosives down ready for the next stage of this going on here. I've changed up the top. We're no longer putting rooftop terraces. We're going to put large water tanks because I forgot we need to store water. So we need that. And I couldn't really put it in between because putting the storages in between, put one there, leaves a gap in the centre for one water tank and then nowhere to get a path through. Although we could have passed on the end, so I suppose that wouldn't be a terrible thing, but it would only put one water tank, and to support all these beavers, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Food-wise, we're doing well. I had a quick Google and a quick look back on a previous live stream that I did where we were figuring out food and things for it, and it's about 3 tiles. I think it's 3.2 tiles of carrots needed per beaver. But with the beehive, it halves it, so it's 1.6 tiles per beaver. So it's not quite right, but yeah, it's difficult to try and figure out exactly. Well, it's not difficult to figure out exactly what it is because we know it's 1.6. So that means 2 tiles almost covers 3 beavers. Almost. No, hang on. 3 tiles covers 2 beavers. That way around. 3 tiles covers 2 beavers. That way around. Get my maths correct, or I'll get everything wrong here. We have these are 7x7s here. So 7x7 is 49. We have 5 of them. I'll put another one down here. Just on here, and I'm going to put more of other carrot fields, I think, down here as well, just to maybe one over here as well and connect it up. I don't know. I also got rid of the trees here, and we're going to put potatoes up here. That's the plan. We're going to put some potatoes up here. We've got plenty of trees around. I can always put a tree farm in somewhere else at any point. You know, we've got plenty of trees around. That's not a problem. So I don't need a tree farm right now. So we're just going to replace this with potatoes. So I'm just basically waiting for those 2 little trees to grow and be done. Might just get rid of them and put some potatoes in here. So they've got more going on there, but yeah, so it's 49 tiles times 5. I've got to take away 5 from that because we lose 1 tile for the beehive in the center. So that means we have 240 tiles of carrots, and if we divide that by 3 and then times it by divide it by 3, because it's 3 tiles. 3 tiles is 1 beaver normally, and then 3.2 tiles. My brain has failed. I was reading this all, and what I'm doing is I'm glancing over at something else, and what I'm glancing at is not what I was originally reading. So the numbers they don't add up. The numbers. Yeah. So it's 3.2 tiles, just over 3 tiles per beaver. So if we use the beehive, it becomes 1.5 tiles per beaver. So that means 3 tiles support 2 beavers. So we take the 240 we've got, divided by 3, and then times it by 2, means that the carrots here, if we just run carrots, should be able to support 160-ish beavers. It's slightly under that because it's actually 1.6 tiles, so it's probably way under that. But that's what I'm going with. So this should support 160-ish beavers, or 100. We'll take 10% off of it to cover it there. So we'll go 150 beavers. So we're good. We got 96. So we're good. When we build this is all paused right now. Everything's built apart from the houses. It's all paused right now. We will double our beavers, which will take us up to 192 beavers, which means we won't have enough going on here. So I want to get potatoes running first, because as I said, if you have carrots and potatoes, they don't consume as many carrots because of how it works. The beavers, they have a hunger bar and they have a nutrition bar. They can fill the nutrition bar up, and the nutrition bar stays fuller than the hunger bar. So when the hunger bar drops, they'll go and find some food. So right now they're getting grilled chestnuts and carrots, and because they're doing that, they might have carrots and then next time have grilled chestnuts and fill the hunger bar up. So they're eating half the amount of carrots if you have two sets of food. Have 3 sets of food, they should be eating a third amount of carrots. Very simple. That's the way I kind of figured it works. So that's the way we're going to do it. You are chestnuts, so you're absolutely fine. You are no longer required because you have no trees in range. That's fine. We have some woodcutters down here. We have a woodcutter here. I don't know what you can reach. You're reaching right down here. We have to remove some more berry bushes because they will infest the entire area. And we've got some up here as well, cutting things down here, ready for clearing out the area for this. So awesome. Now, I did get a comment on the on a previous video, the last video in fact, that a couple of episodes could have been merged together because I didn't do a great deal in them, and unfortunately that's kind of going to happen a lot. For anyone new watching this who hasn't seen stuff on my channel before, normally I don't even do edits. I just do like raw playthroughs and go for it, because time for me is very difficult. I have a full-time job and lots of real life commitment, so it's very difficult to actually, you know, leave the game running. Between the first part of this recording and the second one has been 2 hours, and I've gone out and done stuff and come back again to do things. So that's why if I can build things, just let it play, that's fine. But I can't sit here all day and record like a whole episode across a day because I'm doing things every day. So it's really awkward. It's really awkward. And I know other people edit things and like they go, hey, we're going to build this great big damn thing here, and then they cut back and hey, here it is. And you don't realise that cut is probably 5 or 6 hours worth of work they've thrown into it, which I would love to be able to do, but I just don't have the time to do it. So I apologise if a lot of these videos may come across as a little bit boring. That's just how it's going to be here. I'm really sorry about that. If it's not for you, I'm sorry, but there we go. But I am going to try and edit things out and do things on there. But it does mean that this video, because it has already taken me 4 hours to record these little bits, and it's only going to be about a 15-minute long episode, and I'm really sorry about that, but it's going to be a short one because I have to go to work now. Why does real life always get in the way? So scratch that last bit, and we're going to carry on for a bit because I've got a little bit more time now, and I feel like I can record more and get things done. So not going to be as short as episode as I thought it was going to be. What we're going to do instead is, as you can see, I've blown this up here, so this has happened between that last little recording. Basically I ended the video there, I recorded it, I finished it, I edited it, I did everything there, and it was like, it's 13 minutes long, and then I managed to come home from work early, so we can do more. So we're going to work on potatoes. That's what we're going to do up here. I have divided this area up into sections here to work on potatoes. So I'm hoping this is good. Now potatoes take longer to grow than carrots, so they don't need as many farms. Right now we've got 1 farm per grid. They're dotted around in really weird places, but that's just how I did it. So due to space. So we're going to put in a couple of farms here. And we want to have some potato storage as well. So I'm thinking we put in 2 farms, like so. I don't want potato storage. I want grilled potato storage, or well, sort of. We want potato storage over here. We want all the storages to be over here. This is like a backup one here. You can see here I've got this set to 0, so it's it will put them in here if it's if they need, you know, they will empty into here, but they won't want to fill this place up. Whereas when we put the storages over here, we will go, hey, I want 1,000 carrots in these, and they will go, oh, okay, here we have carrots, take carrots, take them, take all the carrots. So what I want to do here then is I want to store, I suppose we do want to store grilled potatoes. That would make sense. In a big underground warehouse. Let's put it over there. I'm really not sure how many grills I'm going to need as well. We might need more than one grill. I don't know. What does it take? It takes half an hour. You get 4 from 1. So maybe we'll put 2 grills in to start with, and we'll make this a grilled potato storage. So the farms will store the potatoes, and that'll be fine. I don't think. Oh, you can reach up here as well. So that means you're gonna definitely pick up the potato, and you will then be able to reach down to carrots to pick up potato. That's fine though. That's fine. Doesn't matter if we got like a bit of overlap. We'll just set these to be potatoes, so they want to guarantee potatoes. So okay, so we'll put in that there, and we'll go two grilled places here. They're going to grill potatoes. That's going to be set to just grilled potatoes, which is awesome. Once we get a little bit going with grilled potatoes, I think we'll enable these other buildings here and expand the populace again. But I need to establish this first. This needs to be established and start running, so we can get like a not a surplus, but at least get, say, I don't know, at least 1,000 grilled potatoes before I open it up. Keep going. Our grilled chestnuts are literally just a little addition. They're just an add-on to it. Then this is not enough to keep our population growing. We're always out of grilled chestnuts. It's just a little add-on. It is enough to actually keep everyone going at the moment. All 96 beavers have grilled chestnuts, so that's. But I think we'll just accept that's going to be slow. I want the potatoes. Potatoes give them a bonus to grilled potatoes. Give them a strength bonus, which may not seem like a lot, but a strength bonus means that when they go and chop a tree down, particularly a pine tree which has 2 logs in it, they will pick up both logs and carry them back in one go rather than one log. And I think it affects farmers as well, as in they can pick up more carrots or more potatoes in one go. So it's speeding up. We will want grilled chestnuts as well. It's just this is temporary at the moment. We might even change this into a maple farm and just harvest maple trees and have this as our maple tree supply right in the middle of town when we run out of trees, which might be a while because we've got a few of them, just a few of them. Right, let's plant potatoes. You can come and do the things there. They can all get done. I think I'm going to build the other bits and pieces here and just do the same. We're going to pause the houses so they don't get done here. So hopefully you can see what I meant here by reversing these round. That I've got 4 and 4 at the back, and then we've got 4 around here as well. And note to self, remember to silence your phone when you're recording. Anyway, yeah, hopefully you can see what I mean by the back-to-back here, and there is a path down the centre, which I don't really need. Could we have the path down here? But it just, you know, beavers can go down there and chill out if they want to. And what I did on the corners was just add a chair. A little chair on the corners. So the beavers can come and chill out. Took chair. And, chairs don't do anything. They don't add anything to beavers, so just the thing. Just the thing. So yeah, so I think we will build the other ones here. Let me show you the process of doing this. It's not all that exciting, but I feel like I should just show it off so you know exactly the way I've been doing things here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 lodges. The lodges go on top. 2, 3, 4. And rotate them around and do the same on this side. Nope, not like that. That's wrong. Put them, and then we put in. Oh, and then we remember that's all completely wrong because you have to leave a one gap. A one gap. So, good start. Good start. There we go. Bom, 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 bom. There we go, nice and easy. And then we put in the double platforms there. We need to block another area down the end there. This will become single platforms. This will become single platforms. Then do that in there. Stair, stair. There, stair. The paths were really simple in the end. It was just literally a case of you run it along the back. And you just connect every house and the end up and remove that one. So nice and easy and simple. Boom, 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 boom. That one there. There we go. The berry bushes go in every odd one. So there and there. The beaver statue goes in the slot in the centre. Yeah, put platforms above each of the doorways with the roofs on top. Ooh. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just for aesthetic choices, you put the chair on the end and water tanks on top. There we go, and that's the build process. Very, very simple. It was obvious. I know it was obvious. You understood it even before me showing it. But there you go. So now you know exactly how I build them that way there. And I need to blow another line across here to actually get down into there. So yeah. So we can build that. Well, we won't build that. We'll pause the lodges in there because we don't want to have a population explosion, which would not be good. The only explosions we want are the ones with dynamite that we know and want and love. Not a population explosion where all the beavers end up dying because there's not enough food, water, drink, whatever. So there we go. So now this is being planted by the ones down here. They obviously will prioritise carrots. This will all get done over here. This will get sorted, and we will come back when this is all done. But that will be in the next episode. So we'll leave this one here, and we shall come back next time and carry on from there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I do apologise that not a lot happens in these episodes. As I said previously, time is just against me for these things. I don't have the time to be spending hours and hours playing the game to record a little bit for it, so I apologise for that, but that's the way it's going to go here, I'm afraid, and hopefully you understand. So we'll leave this here and we'll come back next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope to see you again in the next one, and until then, as always, have fun.